Hey, yo, what's up? Two doors, two hosts with me in front of those doors. One of the hosts always tells the truth, and the other always lies. You don't know which one is the truth teller or the liar either. However, both hosts know each other. Riddle me this, dear listener. What do you ask to find the door leading to freedom? Let's find that out and more on today's GQHQPQ. With me today is Scott.
Hello.
And Louis.
Hi.
And you, the audience at home, thank you very much for joining us for the podcast and solving this riddle with us. Do you know the answer to that riddle?
It's like something about, do you ask?
Something about a fight?
You have to ask. You have to ask the other
You
one.
slap one of them really hard.
Yeah, yeah. Friday was the horse. No, you have to ask the other one. The doctor was the mother. No, you ask the other one if the other one lies. Or something like that.
So it's close.
It's from like Labyrinth.
Well, I don't know if it came.
David
It was
Bowie's
it's an older puzzle than that, I think.
Yeah.
What made you think of that, Louis?
Oh, I couldn't think of anything else.
It's fair. It did a hell of a job of introducing the people on the podcast.
It was
by not mentioning anyone by name.
I mean, I like the "Hey yo, what's up?" That's very.
It had
That's
stage
his,
directions.
That's his
on
signature.
That's very hip and well lit.
It told me to point at the camera.
Like you did it.
Well, I was pleased. If you don't know, if you're listening in podcast world and just audio format, we also do this live streamed on Twitch. So if you want to see that kind of action, you're very welcome to see it because it is all over the internet now.
Fridays 3:30, or it'll be uploaded to YouTube. And we also have been writing each other's intros, so that's been a lot of fun. If you hadn't picked up on that, based on the last few weeks, yeah,
I quite enjoy it. I might like work hard on a new one.
I'm into it. Yeah, I feel like I can probably write better intros. When I say better, that's a very loose term for other people. Than like just off the cuff or write for myself. I'm like, oh, listen to this funny thing that I said for me, and then if it's bad, then I can just blame someone who read it.
They read it badly.
Yeah,
Exactly. No, exactly. But yeah, welcome to the podcast. This is we're well and truly into podcasting, like back in the old fashion.
We're doing it
with a new format, with a new twist. We're having new age fun with a vintage feel.
Yeah, like 1980s Billy Joel.
What do we have coming up today? We have the percentage game.
We have five quizzy questions, and we'll see who wins this week after last week's controversial tie.
You did well, Scott, as well. You were there.
I was there, but participation trophies.
It got tight last week.
It was good fun. It was. I'm feeling good this week, though. I've been practicing my numbers.
I've definitely heard this on the podcast before. Scott casually saying at the start, I'm feeling good.
I am, though. I feel like the first one last time threw me.
Yeah.
And I'm
and then you were on a downhill trajectory from there.
Yeah, he was always clutching after that.
I'm going to keep my focus. I'm going to not get too worked up about, if something's a bit too far away. But yeah, I'm ready.
I was listening back to, because we've released podcasts now since we've been back in live, and I was listening to both John's podcast that we did, which was fun, the Whiskey John, and then Shark's podcast came out just this week as well.
From 2020.
Oh yeah, it's from a long time ago. But I just realized how complicated a system we used to have, and now it feels a lot more
not like
straightforward.
this.
one button system.
This is so easy. This is.
I feel like
people ask us how we play, and it's so streamlined.
I like the 5-question thing. I
like it 5
cutting
questions.
it down because then we can have a bit more of a chat, and then there's less for me to get wrong.
Right.
I also feel like it's straightforward. The percentage average from the audience, no.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, you can see how you did individually. And against us individually. I think it all makes sense.
It does. I think it's good. I'm excited to see. I think it's pretty okay. I'm excited to see how it evolves.
there's something that we actually could be doing in talking about how this all works. Is that as soon as people fill in the form, the actual percentages are already there, and so we would know straight away how well they've done. As in, the leaderboard's already basically generated, apart from us. So apart from me and you, everyone else already has their scores just hidden from us.
Yeah, right.
And it'd be quite interesting to then see it basically us slotting into that somewhere. Eventually it's like, oh, we're actually getting better and better, and it's like climbing leaderboard. It'd be an interesting climb.
We'd call people out for being the closest.
But yeah, exactly. But at some point in the future, we might develop into that. But I like the audience average at the moment because it obviously last week formed a pretty good set of percentages.
Yeah, I feel like there's that sort of sense of community toppling us as, quiz hosts.
Which
must feel pretty good. Wonder what it feels like.
This is your week, Scott.
This is it.
This is it.
Yeah.
Maybe you could nominate somebody that you want to average your score against.
Oh, like a surrogate, and they can just put my.
Well.
No. Okay, diverse against. Right. Okay.
No, you could then like average with them. So like if you write 90 and they write 80, you get 85.
Right.
That's explaining how an average works.
Thank you very much.
Tell me more.
For the people at home who don't know how averages work.
But then it depends what kind of average you go for.
Yeah.
Is it a mean or a mode or a median?
Who knows?
Exactly. This is the exciting stuff I think about in my life.
Yeah, we can get into that later. But you had a very exciting quiz on Wednesday.
Yeah, we did. We have a new quiz just as an 11-week run, and we're doing
summertime.
Neighbourhood Market.
It's not summer yet. Spring
at the moment. When does summer start?
Summer is June, July, August, isn't it?
That's right. Wait, does that mean that September is autumn?
Yeah.
I struggle with these things.
That's okay.
And always
September, October, November.
November in my mind is winter.
30 days September.
I don't subscribe to November being
Maybe
autumn.
I don't know. When does summer start?
In my head, autumn is like not November. It's very much a winter month. But then I think of February as a winter month. So you can't have November, December, January, and February.
In your
all as winter.
diary, Tuesday, 21st of June is summer. Ends on Friday, the 23rd of September.
All right. That's strange.
Hey, look, this is according to
summer.com.
Yeah.
When is summer.com?
We are the purveyors of summer.
Yeah. Well, summer dates, and also 35 fun summer date ideas from Oprah Daily.
That feels like that when in Miss Congeniality when she makes a mistake between a date and it's like, describe your perfect date. What is it she says?
It's February something, isn't it?
No, I think it's like June 10th, is it? Or April 10th?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's warm enough outside, you don't need a jacket.
Lots of angry comments in the chat now about that being the wrong date.
Yeah.
But yes, summer quizzing. Let's say pretty much.
We're summer quizzing. Well, it was summer in the sense that it was really sunny when we got there. And we set up and it was outside and we had picnic benches and it was huge space.
And where was it?
It was down in Stockbridge at the Neighbourhood Market.
Yes.
Neighbourhood is quite hard to write out them as many times as we have.
There's a lot of vowels in there.
Vowels.
Yeah,
sneaky vowels.
E-I-O.
And it's also it's the British spelling of neighbourhood.
Yeah.
Just to be clear,
every country region has one.
Yeah.
They have their own spelling of neighbourhood. But yeah, it was really fun actually. I was a bit nervous about the sound system because whenever you go somewhere for the first time and you've actually never done it, like we didn't even know what sound system it was going to be. It was a bit like, okay, cool, I hope it works. And then we got there and it was absolutely class.
Yeah, it was good.
I mean, for a simple sound setup.
For a single speaker setup outside.
Two speakers.
Oh, two speakers.
Had
very close together.
Yeah, bass and a treble, or a bass and a sort of column.
Tweeter.
It was really good and it was good fun, but it was outside and we moved the picnic bench and then everyone moved their tables away from us.
Yeah, that was quite funny, wasn't it?
I understood it.
They were trying to get sun.
Yeah, we were under a stretch
cover.
tent. Yeah, and then there's vendors all around, and so there was loads of really. Oh, I saw
big round of food trucks and drinks.
Yeah, like in a big circle
around the outside.
And I saw Damo's Coffee making espresso martinis on their Instagram. It looked so good, and I was like, maybe I should have got an espresso martini.
For next week.
Next week I'll be back, so I'll be getting an espresso martini.
What time?
6:30. So post work, head on.
That's when the quiz starts.
That's when the quiz starts. It'll probably be a bit of a flexible start. I'd imagine it will probably be starting for about 6:45.
Whenever Goose finishes his round of
Pints.
espresso martinis
Double fisting
and
them.
pints.
All my food.
Way.
The one sad thing about it is where I am positioned is the furthest away I could be from any vendor. So it's like I'm perfectly as far. So it's quite a walk to get to anywhere. So I feel
You're
kind of
like
awkward.
the focus point. They all just kind of like.
So it's this moment of like, okay, let's take a wee break, and then I stand up and like it's very obvious which one I'm walking to. Then so it's like I'm just gonna walk this way, and everyone's like, hi, how's the asking about the quiz and stuff. I'm like, I just want to go get some food or a drink or
Some
something.
pommes frites.
Yeah, it looks like some good food there. So I'm excited for doing that for a few weeks. I think we're there for 11 weeks.
Yep.
So it'll be good. I think it's going to be a really good fun quiz. Outdoor quizzing, as long as it stays nice.
Yes. I think that's one of the issues with Edinburgh.
Yeah.
The weather.
Yes.
Summer.
Not having a roof there. But it was good. It was good fun. Good to see
Absolutely.
all the people out having a good time. Lots of dogs. Oh, Louis, there were so many dogs.
There were so many
There were
dogs.
so many dogs.
And so many different style of like not what's
Breed.
Style.
No, I know breed. I know the word breed, right? People like nature dogs.
That's a good style.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some dogs are like just real chill and laid out and like just lay in
Yeah.
the sun for the whole time. And then there was a cocker spaniel that was like, if you don't throw this ball for me, I'm going to die.
Yeah. It's just like doing laps around their table and then zooming off somewhere.
He was doing the thing where if he brought the ball back and then he would drop it, and if no one did it quick enough, he would just pick it back up and drop it again. And it was like, why are you not throwing this for me right now? It
Dogs
was.
are smart. Did you see those two people sitting on the tire, like knee to knee, just having drinks?
Yeah.
There's like tractor tires and stuff. Yeah, that was cute.
It's real cool. I really like it. Well, it all bore out of through COVID, through lockdown, and they opened up the outdoor bit for the food trucks to go to, and they did it in. They had personal circles, or whatchamacallit,
Socially distanced.
socially distanced circles on the ground, and they still have them as almost like a shout out. It's really cool. And
nod.
the fact that it sort of was born out of that as well, it's quite nice to see. So
Yeah.
I do like it a lot. So no, I'm excited for the next few weeks. I think it's me for the next few weeks, so I'll be on it. And do come and visit.
Yeah. Take Goose some food.
Yeah, and we're doing jukebox at it as well. I've decided. I'm playing songs.
I'll take a
request
request.
them. Yeah. It was good fun. Got some good requests in. Someone requested Wuthering Heights about 10 times, and then ran up to me and goes, "Are you going to play Wuthering Heights?" It's like,
Oh,
yes,
that's you. And was it?
Wuthering,
Was it Kate Bush?
Kate
Not
Bush.
Kate Bush.
Kate
Wuthering
Moss.
Heights.
Yeah.
Wuthering.
Yeah.
Wuthering.
What did I say? Withering.
Withering.
Yeah.
It's like Witherspoons.
What's the difference?
Withering.
Withering's like
Like,
degrading, biodegrading,
Yeah.
like breaking down.
Breaking down.
yeah.
Dry and
wuthering.
dry and shriveled.
What's Wuthering then?
Soggy and
The correct pronunciation of the song?
so soggy and swollen.
Characterized by strong winds.
Wuthering.
Yeah, apparently Northern English.
All right.
It's a wuthering day on the moors.
Oh, that sounds like such a
today.
As soon as you said it.
Oh well, in that context, yes, of course.
Yes. So
Dry and brittle.
yeah, two very different things. But yeah, send some requests in. If you see Goose, send them some food.
Yeah, I'd be up for that.
They don't do like delivery
What?
to you.
I reckon I probably could.
But you'd have
It's
to
like
go up and order. Oh yeah, hey, you got the microphone.
Yeah, it's like how I used to
You don't even
do.
have to do that.
buddy.
My old routine at the bars was, oh, is anyone else really parched? Really dry throat. And I would
the
just make it
Guinness.
more and more obvious it was to the bar. I was saying it's like really parched. Oh, like really badly parched. Oh, this is yeah. And eventually one of them would be like, oh, do you want a drink? It's like, yes.
Oh,
I would love a drink if you're offering.
observant. Thank you. 10 points to the bar.
So I'm going to do that for describing like really specific items of food on the menu.
Maybe something sort of potatoey and salty and maybe deep fried
First one to get it to me.
in a soft corn tortilla shell.
Oh, it's quite fun. You can actually represent different vendors as well at Neighbourgood, which I'm excited about, because if people get really into that, I reckon it could be a riot. The vendors will be, because you can change allegiance throughout the quiz. So if you want to change who you're going for, you can be like, oh, actually, I was originally going for Sips, and now I'm going for Innocent Gun, and that could be quite fun.
Wee.
Yeah,
As the night progresses.
Yeah.
Wow, exciting.
excellent.
All right, everyone. We're going to move on to the percentage game for people taking part live. You've got another few seconds maybe to fill in the form, so you can jump in for question one. The link is there. But for everyone taking part in the room, everyone's got the whiteboard, right? Pens, wiper.
I'm ready.
Yeah. You want to do a little test just in case? Make sure these pens work.
Yeah, I'm just going to do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we've got the percentage game. Goose, why don't you explain it to us?
Please. The percentage game runs as follows. There are 5 quiz questions that have been asked to thousands of teams that have taken part in our online and real-life pub quizzes. Those competing in the percentage game must guess the percentage of teams that got the answer correct. Whoever gets the closest to the actual percentage gets the most points, and the further away you are, the fewer points you get. The audience answer is taken as an average and is made up of anyone who's filled out the form prior to the game. The winner after 5 questions is the one with the most points. If you want to contribute to the audience average, keep an eye on the social medias as we will release the entry form with the questions a day before the next podcast recording.
Wow, thank you, Andrew. So clear. Yeah, we got 5 questions to go through. We'll talk through the answers. We'll chat between them. And you can let us know how you got on as well. You can give us your guesses, your predictions, anything you want to add about the questions, etc., etc. So, we all good? Scott, you good? Mm-hmm. Scott's very confident, remember?
Remember that.
To bring that up. But okay.
Oh, if you're on the Twitch watching live, you can predict as well who's going to win. And now we've got 3-way prediction. Is it the audience? Is it Scott or is it me?
Yeah.
Remembering that I won the whole thing last week.
Yeah. So, we'll do question 1 then, shall we? So, question 1: what is the name of the trophy given to the winning team at the Super Bowl? So, question 1: answer and percentage. What is the name of the trophy given to the winning team at the Super Bowl? Answers don't matter too much.
Sorry, I wasn't listening because I was trying to get the question up on screen, and now I'm reading it. Okay, right.
Percentage, please, of all the teams we've asked. How many got this one correct?
I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, we can just fire into it then. In that case, turn those boards around.
Oh no!
Oh,
This is worryingly close.
oh Lord! So, Goose, what have you said?
I said Vince Lombardi,
And
63%.
63. Then Scott,
I said Vince Lombardi and I said 66%, but I read it on the screen accidentally.
and you said 66. That's fine.
Wait, you read the answer?
Yeah.
The answer?
Yeah.
The percentage?
I skipped through one too many because I didn't know if it was me or Scott that hadn't put it on screen. It was Scott. Scott.
Yeah, I had noticed that there was just a grey void.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, this is a worry.
I clicked through just in case.
No, you're good.
It's the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
So Scott was
Yay.
wrong. Vincent, wrong.
Would we give it?
I would.
Wow.
I know. I'd probably Google if Vince was actually short for Vincent.
I don't know how many people would get this right. I was a little bit like, I think
Well.
it surprises me because I would know it quite well.
Yeah, you two are pretty similar. We can see people playing along at home, 67, 65, around the same ballpark as you
I'm
guys.
worried. This could easily be a snaking. So this could be a really bad snaking.
Yeah, let's get your guesses on
Because as you are all aware, the audience are snakes.
screen.
True story.
In the nicest way.
Nope. I'm not being nice to them. They are snakes.
There's a story there.
Last week was horrendous. That's one of the worst ones I've ever had.
They got you by 0.1.
Yeah, that
was so close.
Absolutely brutal. I went home and Alice doesn't care, but I went home and told Alice about it. She was like, "I don't care." It's like, no, you have to understand that was probably one of the worst moments of my life,
It's like, no, I heard what you said and I understand completely.
and I don't care. All okay?
Yeah, 2-6. Yep, all good.
We're good now.
Yeah.
I was nervous. I wasn't seeing a percentage count for Scott.
There we go. There's Scott's.
Nice ones.
So yeah, 66, 63. The actual one for this came out at.
Oh, it's so low. It's so low.
Yeah, it's low. It's a low one. 32.6.
That's so low. People just don't know that, I suppose.
Yeah, well, a third of people don't.
I thought that was well known.
So currently,
I'm closest, and it looks like the audience have gone quite high.
so let's have a quick look. We can see what the audience average is. 61.
Oh, that's again. Just by like not much at all.
Mine was pretty much the percentage of people that doesn't know it.
That's the other podcast. That we do.
Yeah. How many people don't know this?
So well done. Straight off the bat. Question 1, points wise, closest audience, then Goose, and then Scott for that one. So let's just see the points. So 3 to the audience, 2 to Goose, 1 to Scott for that one.
Oh, brutal.
It's fine. It's fine. I got 4 more.
Oh, that was a tough question.
Yeah.
I hadn't quite realized how bad it, or how hard that was going to be.
Oh well, we'll get better. Scott, I'm talking to myself. We'll get better.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Yeah. And also early in the week, Goose, you were on a different podcast. This is your second recording of a podcast this week.
Yeah, I'm having to limber up my throat these days for podcasts.
You having your lemon honey tea water?
You know it. Every morning. That's what I wake up to.
Good. Tell us about it. Who was it? Where was it?
Yeah, I was on a podcast called The Men Who Talk, which is from a group called The Men Who, which is a men's sharing circle about mental health. So I was on that talking about basically running the business over the pandemic, which, I think we can all be quite clear was
tough times.
Yeah, not the easiest of times for anyone. So yeah, it was a little bit of a interview with John. So it was John who's been on our podcast, who we actually released the podcast of recently, who runs it really well. John's a really good host. He asks really insightful questions, which I was at times. In fact, I ended up with it about 3 times, just being like, "That's a really good question," and I had to sit and really think about it for quite a while to like come up with an answer. Like, it's a really thinking question. And it's like,
so he didn't ask you about Skittles.
No. It's quite a different. It's quite a different tone to our podcast. Which I did reference a couple of times in that podcast. It's like, this feels quite different to what we talk about. Wow. But I felt like I talked quite a lot about the business, obviously. And I felt it was quite a good overview of how we survived the pandemic in some ways, from behind the scenes in a lot of that, because everyone who's watching on Twitch or listening to the podcast sees sees a lot of what we output, and the output can often look a lot more swish and finished than what's going on behind the scenes at times. So also how we're dealing with that in a sort of mentally, and how we're going to get on. So no, it was really good to do it, and it's a great podcast. They've had some really interesting guests on already, and I think I was the 4th or the 5th guest.
Yeah, it's quite a new one, isn't it?
Yeah. But worth looking up, The Men Who, if you're about. I think they have groups in different places now, and they have some virtual meetups and some in-person meetups as well. So yeah, worth having a look into them. But their podcast was really, well, I say fun, and it was fun, but I'd say it was probably a thinker one. Yeah. It was good to think through a lot of these things, and John has a very calming voice, which is nice to listen to.
He does. He had when he was on our podcast, he had his whiskey hat on.
Yes, because he does Messer's whiskey, and the room that we recorded in was A, sweltering hot, and B, just surrounded in really cool whiskey like art and sort of like bottles and glasses, and it was nice to be recording in a room that felt so kind of like, oh, this is trendy, like. Okay. Sorry,
wow.
It's the glare from the Monster Energy sign that's really getting to me here.
Scott, he's ragging on your room here.
This feels like a teenage boy's dream. This
Just wants more whiskey on the walls. That's all he wants.
Yeah.
I'll have a classy corner in the office when I come back to here regularly.
Like a little bonsai.
Yeah.
A little sand thing.
A Zen garden. No, it was a great podcast to be on, and I do recommend listening to it. I think it gets released. It'll be released by the time you're hearing this as a podcast, and I think it's being released on Monday, maybe.
Oof,
as
quick
turnaround, Scott. No, it was a lot of fun. So I recommend to listen to it. So it told some stories from behind the scenes and how we got started with Goose's quizzes. So it is worth a listen.
Cool. Sounds good.
All right, question 2. You made a mess of your board.
It became very messy very quickly, this board. I don't know why.
Right. Question 2 for everyone playing along. Question 2. What was the subtitle of the 2017 installment in the Thor film series? So question 2. What was the subtitle of the 2017 installment in the Thor film series? Answer and percentage for this one. Trailer was out for the new one.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Do you know who the other Thor is?
There's another Thor.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah. What do you mean, like Natalie Portman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know it on seeing it, but it wasn't she. She was in the original one.
Wasn't she the girlfriend
Yeah.
or the partner?
The one who found.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see the original. I don't think.
Is the same character?
Yeah.
Did she fall through some kind of portal?
Thortle.
That just sounds like another one of these like Wordle. You have to guess the thing I'm thinking of. It's Thortle.
Yeah, she was in the first 2, not in the third. Popped up in one of the Avengers films. Back in the 4th.
Oh, that's right. I think the third Thor is, by the way, one of my favorite films of all time.
It's good. It's a good one.
Director, legend.
Not seen it.
Once again. And I reckon he's not seen it because I've said I really like it.
This is my favorite one.
Hang on, just let me write that down.
Not for me then.
Never watch this.
Okay, answer and percentage, everyone. Turn this board around. What have you got?
Oh, maybe I've gone far too low. I've got too low.
Talk me through it. Goose, you've said.
Ragnarok.
And
71%.
71. And then Scott, you've said.
Ragnarok also.
And
89%.
And 89%. Okay, so it is Ragnarok.
Oh, nightmare.
For question 2. We can do the actual one. Do you want to see? Do you want to get out people's?
Well, we need to put our ones up on the screen, doing that first.
Yeah. So there's the 89, the 71.
Oh, no. I think I've gone too high.
Too high, he thinks.
Too high.
Sorry, too low. I think I've gone too low.
Too low, he thinks.
I think I've gone too low.
So this one came out at 86.1.
Oh, Scott.
Come on.
So this guy, he's found his game face, his game head.
Oh.
He's only less than 3 away, so well done. But he could get snaked.
I'm going to lose a lot of beans here.
He could get snaked, so we can see the audience average if it's between 86.1 and 89, or if it's between 71 and 86.1. It comes out at 66.5, so it's much lower.
Oh, wow. People really didn't think people would know that.
Come on.
Yeah, 66.5. So Scott, gearing himself up over there, gets the maximum points.
I'm ready.
Go.
I'm ready.
So 3 points to Scott, and then 2 to Goose, and only one to the audience for that one.
Hey, I'm happy with this. Slow and steady wins the race. I think we're all on the same points right now.
Yeah, I think,
That's exactly even, Steven.
I think everyone's on 4 points.
Based on, I had a thought the other day. I had a little thought. And from being at the Neighbor Good thing with all the food trucks.
Yeah.
And then there was like one cabin. I'd say.
Shed.
Yeah, it was not.
It was a pink shed.
It wasn't mobile.
No.
upon a distant inspection. It might have been. I don't know. It probably was, like, to a degree. But I was
Everything's
thinking...
mobile to a degree.
Well, that's...
You can make it
That's
mobile.
fair. Let's not poke holes in what I'm saying. But what other businesses? I had a thought of a business that could be utilized in like a truck based model
Format.
Yeah,
What is it?
I would like to get a van or a truck and go to like places where it's probably quite busy at nightlife. There's a lot of bars and stuff around.
Yeah.
And do what I do and take heat press and
To make t-shirts.
make t-shirts that people want.
For like incidents on the night out and things like that.
Exactly.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Exactly. I think it would be a lot of fun and potentially lucrative. No,
Quite
not
literally,
as
we
in,
could do
important.
that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I think my friend's selling a camper.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
This is like the film Chef.
yeah, we'll play Hot 8 Brass Band and
they
we'll all
also-
sing along to it as we travel through the
Make
country.
t-shirts in the
With a-
back of a car.
With a heat press instead.
So what you reckon you'd sell it for like
they-
15 quid, 20 quid a t-shirt?
You do like 40.
They're
It's a night out.
probably, yeah. I mean,
Everyone's steaming.
it's not like
Well, I did pay $6.50 for a pint last night and I paid for more than one of them. So.
True. I think, yeah, you could just not, yeah. I think it'd be like if I walk past after, like, you know, having a few lemonades and a good laugh with some people and be like, oh, I think you should put on a t-shirt. And then I'd definitely go and buy that.
Yeah, I'm pretty on board with that. I think that's fair. And so then you could have a little like, okay, you've done your order, you paid for it, we'll take your number and
Go grab another drink.
yeah, and then we'll give you a call when it's ready, which
Yeah.
will be in about 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
At the moment, there's no wait,
Yeah.
or it'll be maybe half an hour.
Yeah.
That'd be class. Genuinely keen for this.
Yeah.
We've got the equipment. You know, we've got a second heat press we've got access to as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's get it.
Okay. Is anyone selling A, a van, B, a generator, and C, knows how to get a generator into a van?
You know, there's been a van that sits in my. This is a short one. Sorry. There's a van that's been sitting in my development, like my little like housing area, and it's like private parking. Not private, you know. It's just off street parking, and it's been sitting there since we moved in, and it has its windows slightly open. It's been parked really dodgily. Its tires are starting to deflate, but it's like a big transit van. I'm like, I wonder what's going on there. I always think it's like, has someone been like taken to jail? And it's like that, like they just had to park their van. It looks like, because there's even like building equipment still around it. Like there's like foam board underneath it and stuff, and like part of a boiler was stuck underneath it as well. And I was like, what's going on here? I want to know.
Do some investigation.
Well, there's a car parked next to it as well that's been there for the whole time as well. I'm like, this is weird. Why are they both just there? But I want to know, because that would be nice. If we got that, it'd be pretty cool at the
Yeah.
back of a van.
Yeah.
But it'd be class fun. Go around. I don't think there'd be much restriction on doing it.
That's another thing you'd have to look into.
But I think there would be some kind of restriction of selling. I
Maybe.
mean, t-shirts aren't a controlled thing.
What's it called? I saw the word the other day. Is it standing? Standing? No, not standing. There's something about there's a rule where you can't like do things for money in like public spaces. Like,
Oh, you had to have a permit to sell.
yeah,
Right. Okay.
I wonder if it's the kind of thing where we would do it
Can't remember
until
what the
someone
word
tells us we're not allowed to, and then we figure out how to actually make it work with the right permit.
plead ignorance.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Just pretend you didn't say this, and there was this well-recorded medium.
Yeah.
And just be like, oh, I didn't know about that.
I'll cut that. There's no way, like, no
Anyone's
one's heard
listening.
this
Yeah,
besides
yeah,
us
yeah.
three. So
Yeah,
that's
this
fine.
is just for us. I really like that idea. Quite seriously. I know this is meant to be a bit of a joke segment, but I really like that idea.
Yeah, I think people have done it before, for sure,
Really?
for sure. But maybe not like, yeah.
Thing is, though, do you think you could get... So you'd have to have a laptop for
Yep.
running the vinyl cutter, and then... Would you need that big a vinyl cutter for all the t-shirts, or can you get a smaller one for the t-shirts?
No, I can do a small one. I've got a baby one.
Yeah, I thought you had a smaller one as well.
Like an A4 sort of thing. Yeah.
And then would you have like certain pre-designs that people
Yep.
could be like, okay, this one...
Probably have a set price for a pre-design, and then custom would be a little bit more because they'd have to be, and you could just have like a drawer with, oh, you want a, I don't know, yin yang on your chest. Yep, cool,
Yeah.
no worries. Done.
Yeah.
And then, you need, okay, what's the name? Murray. Yep, cool. Shout himself. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd
T-shirt for Murray.
Murray,
Yep.
shout himself.
you'd be drawing so many penises.
Exactly.
Oh, but like you could put a surcharge, or you could put
A premium.
You could put deals on a night. It's like,
a willy tax.
if you get a cock, you don't pay the lot.
Yeah. Little sleeve peen on the 10% discount.
Is that what we're calling it?
I think that's
sleeves and peen.
Yeah, that's a big sign on the side of the van. sleeve peen. Welcome to sleeve peen design. Yeah, but I was thinking of other things as well. Yeah.
I mean, I'm struggling to think of anything else because I really like the idea. I really like that idea.
Let me write that down.
Have you got anything, Louis, that sprung to your mind?
Oh, no, nothing viable that Scott could do. I didn't know this is a section we had to.
It doesn't have to be me. Just any business.
I didn't know it had to be practical.
I know that back home there's like a mobile accountant.
Dentist.
Yeah.
Mobile dentist.
Was that part of the segment, or are you just screaming dentist? Your daily scream of the word dentist.
Hey,
mobile dentist.
if you could get dentist done in your own home, I'm sure
At-home
people would be.
dentistry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Dentistry quite good actually. That goes I wouldn't be surprised if that is something that goes in the move for more rural areas. I imagine it wouldn't be surprising.
I think people just get stressed out by being at a dentist, even
Yeah.
if it's just got that kind of
Yeah,
vibe.
intense, clinical. It's too clinical. No, for sure.
Not if you're selling T-shirts outside though.
True.
Yeah.
You can do both. I'll start my dentistry course.
I was trying to think. I mean, a little. Maybe I was thinking you were going to say bike repair, like in a van. That's quite handy.
Yeah, I know that already exists.
Oh,
though.
does it?
Yeah.
Well, then there we go. I'm coming up with something that's already a viable.
You did it.
Yeah.
Well done.
I've done it.
You did it. Well done. Okay, question 3. Question 3. Answer and percentage, everyone. Which Nobel Prize winning physicist died after being run over by a horse-drawn cart in Paris? So it's a wordy one. So question 3. Which Nobel Prize winning physicist died after being run over by a horse-drawn cart in Paris? Answer and percentage.
Right.
Okay, some serious
I'm
faces
so
here.
not sure of this one. I think this is okay. I'm good. I'm not good, by the way. This is bad.
Okay, what have you put?
Marie Curie at 21%.
And then Scott.
I said Albert Einstein, 47%.
Okay.
I actually don't know the answer to this at all.
Yeah, well, 2 different answers, 2 pretty varying percentages for this one.
Is this well known?
I don't know. Do you
find out.
Do you wish you went higher? Do you wish you went lower?
I was almost going to change my percentage to a bit lower.
I changed it from 29 to 21.
So you went lower. You would have went lower.
I would have gone, but not much lower. 41. That was going to be my.
I mean, it'll really depend on what the answer is. That it will make me feel whether it was good or not.
I feel like, well, you can say this about anything, but people that know it would know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Thank
and
you,
get that
Scott.
in a T-shirt.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
People that know it know it. We've got some guesses. 31 in there in the chat. The answer for this one, it's a Curie.
Oh, but it's not Marie Curie.
No.
I am so glad how low I went.
Brandon. No.
Brandon Curie.
No.
The lesser known Yuri.
The answer is Pierre
Obviously.
I
Curie.
guess that makes sense. Well, no.
So right, the big question is, would you give it for Curie? No.
No.
If there's 2 of them and they're both Nobel physicists,
I didn't even know that there was a Pierre Curie.
they won it joint Nobel Prize for between
Yeah.
Pierre and Marie. Cutie.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty. Let me just double check this before I make it a sweeping statement.
That's what happened.
That they were the only Curies.
No. I'm sure there are more Curies.
I mean, what did it come into existence? And the Curies were around.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask a really grim, which is obviously they did a lot of radioactive stuff.
Yeah, they did.
So would you rather die being run over by a horse or from radiation poisoning?
Imagine Dragon.
That's actually the thing. I don't know why I wrote down Marie Curie, because I know that she died from radiation poisoning. So.
I don't know how Albert Einstein died, so...
I think he died of...
Let's find out.
Wow, this is a really cheery section of the podcast.
How did Einstein die?
Did they
Send in your favorite physicist and we'll research how they...
How did they die? Okay, where did we get to? We got to... we're going to have to scroll all the way down here.
What, for how did Einstein die?
Yeah, it doesn't make his blurb at the top. Finishes off with Nazis.
Did he die with, like, tuberculosis or something like that?
Internal bleeding caused by the rupture of an abdominal aortic aneurysm, which had previously been reinforced surgically by Rudolf Nissen in 1948.
Right.
Yep. That's not a question.
Not from horse impact.
That's no, unrelated.
Well,
the surgeon, I'm sure, was a man, not a horse.
Is that how you say for every surgery?
Yeah, look, if anyone's got any other favorite physicist deaths, let us know. So let's get your answers on the screen. So we've got
I'm happy with my
we've got a 47 and a 21. Looking at the chat, we've got some 30s in there, some people guessing 30s.
If people know that, I mean, our teams don't know that. Teams wouldn't know that.
It only takes one person in the team to know it.
You're right, but then I think people would struggle to even know Pierre Curie was the other Curie.
Thinking about Brandon too much.
Yeah.
Let's find out. It is 48.5.
What? Half the teams know that. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose how many Nobel Prize winning physicists do you know
I'd
outside
say
of
about 10.
Rutherford?
You just gave me one that I wouldn't have said.
So, he was a biggie in the
Tesla
field.
was big, right? Was he a physicist?
Not in physics though.
Yeah, he would be a physicist.
Tesla?
Yeah, he was he was alternating current. Was that not Tesla?
I don't know if that would be under.
Well, they don't have an electricity Nobel Prize. Was Tesla not a Nobel Prize winner? I mean, he invented alternating current, didn't he?
I will tell you in 2 seconds.
And those
Did he
cars.
invent it, or?
Well, yeah.
No. He's got a section under Nobel Prize rumors.
Oh.
He
was a bit of a controversial figure, though, Tesla.
Yeah, I've seen the movie.
With David Bowie.
No. That's such an upsetting film.
The Illusionist? No, that's
Because it's actual magic in the end. That's the worst part of that film. They bring in someone like Tesla, and it's like he's a genius and does genius things. And in the end, it's like magic.
It was a thought all along.
Yeah, so well done. Currently, Scott doing well. Goose not so well.
That was awful. That's awful.
But I mean, I suppose you think of physicists, and then someone I'm sure have thought, wow, Marie Curie lived a bit longer.
Well, the fact that I didn't know that Marie Curie did die from radiation poisoning, so I don't
And
really know.
someone would have talked you into Pierre. The actual, we've got 48.5. The audience average, 53.8.
Of course they get second.
So first for Scott, let's give him the 3 points. 2 points for the audience, 1 point for Goose.
Yay.
Some moving and some shaking after that one.
This is a worry. That was a worry. That this might have. I need to start stepping up.
2 to go.
I need to get my act together.
Well, last week.
Do we not get you're irregular with your musical drops?
This doesn't get a sting, does it? This bit?
No,
Okay,
just the questions.
nice. Carry on.
So last week, Goose had what would you call it?
An epiphany.
Tirade.
Yeah, about Skittles being all the same flavor
Inside.
A revelation.
on the inside.
And that's
Same
Revels.
again.
You have that about Revels.
Hey.
So I bought some Skittles. Can I just read on the back that
What does it say?
share the rainbow, taste the rainbow. No two rainbows are the same. Neither are two packs of Skittles. Enjoy an odd mix. Lemon, blackcurrant, strawberry, lime, orange. Then in small print down the bottom. Chewy candies in a crisp sugar shell with fruit flavors. Now that doesn't tell us that they're different.
So I would say
Yet.
it says with fruit flavors of the shell, not the because it just says chewy candy.
I'd say it's chewy candies in a crisp sugar shell with fruit flavors. But then at the bottom, product may contain an uneven mix of flavors.
Oh yeah, one time I got free Skittles from Skittles because I wrote to them. I got a small bag of Skittles and I had about 3 reds and about 100 yellows. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Well,
So
Wow.
so we're going to do a taste test. I'm going to get one of each color and then pass it on. Oh, 7 yellows. Good.
wait, so how are we going to do this?
No, let's Scott finish.
No, I would like
No,
to.
let's Scott
Would you
finish
like to do a
this.
blind taste test?
I think Louis should do a blind taste test, and I'd be up for it as well.
Oh, we've spoken about this. I'm just going to say they're all the same.
Louis is just going to huff them all in his mouth at the same
Because
time.
I would like to. Do you think they're different, Scott?
I think... I mean, I haven't had Skittles in a while. I think so.
Oh, well, this is going well already.
Did you watch the video I sent? The
I've not watched it. No, I didn't watch it, but I want to.
Wow.
Wait, you're getting your eye in already?
I found a deformed one.
Right,
I hate to
so-
say it off the floor. Ugh.
How about I come round, and you close your eyes,
And
and
feed us.
I arrange 3, 4, 5 in a row
Okay.
for you, and you close your eyes, and then you do the same in front of me, and then I'll do the same in front of you, and then you'll just ruin the game.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Are you gonna ruin the game?
Probably.
Please don't.
I can go last.
Right, I'll go and do it for Scott. Give me a second.
Okay, Emma.
Right.
This is very tense.
I've got some here if you want. I just don't have a purple one, so I know it's not going to be purple.
You know what? The purple
Well, get a purple.
purple one for you.
You're never going to win the Nobel Prize for food,
Skittling.
for candy, with this attitude.
So just sanitize my hands.
Do we not have a blindfold?
I mean,
You must have a bandana. We've got bandanas in here. Yeah, there we go. That's what we need, people.
Okay, I'll line them up in front of you.
okay. What, Louis, can you read out the flavors again?
Mushroom. There's
Hey, Manny.
two
Cacio pepe.
two aubergines. Can we change the stream tag to be some sort of
Mukbang.
this is some sort of kink for someone.
Food ASMR. Okay. Are we going from left to right, right to left?
Let's go from left to right. Your first one is here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then
we
you just go
have?
along from there.
Can you take your headphones off so you can't hear me?
You get.
Okay, this is very tense.
Okay.
Do you want to hold it up? Yeah. No, wait, let's just double
Right.
check. Let me see.
Everyone can see that color.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Oh,
Oh.
that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Wait, yeah. We probably shouldn't reveal because you can do
Oh,
process of elimination.
Okay, you've got the first one. I'm not going to tell you the rest of them. I know how to look. Right. Okay. Yep.
Purple.
I'll note that down. This is
Strong. I
We need tense music for this.
I thought you were going to give a just 5 of the same color.
Oh, he's thinking.
Green.
I'll note that down.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, no green.
I realise I'm staring at Scott and he can't see me.
Red.
Okay, noted.
Oh, you didn't show us.
Did I?
No. Yeah, there we go, everyone. We've seen that one.
Oh no, that one's green.
The
Oh.
one you just done is green.
No, the one I just had, sorry, was orange.
So wait, The one you just finished in your mouth now.
Yeah, orange. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want your results? The first one, as we've already told you, yellow. Well played. The second one, you said purple. It was purple. Well played. The third one, you said green. It was green. Good job. The fourth one, you said red. And it was red, which means you've done the clean sweep. It was orange, the last one as well.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Nice. Checking the screen by saying.
I really want to try this now. I don't think I'm going to be as good as that.
Can we get your... Do you have something to crack them open and just taste the inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to set me up, Louis?
Yeah.
I need a blindfold.
Blindfold.
Do I don't know if I have a face mask.
Put your jacket over your head.
Brilliant.
There you go. Where's the bandanas? Scott, you can bandana them.
Can I get a really large one, please?
A large dog-sized bandana, please.
Will that not fit around my head?
You just staple it in the back.
Do you not have sweatbands somewhere? Oh yeah, just tuck it underneath my... I mean, I don't want to look, so I'm going to be... like... Okay. I'm going to be closing my eyes anyway, because I want to actually try it. Are you still going to leave?
I've got some mothballs we could...
Yeah, this is a real worry. So like disconcerting this.
Jesus. They do look the same on the inside. I'll give you that.
How many did you spend? 5, right?
5.
5.
Okay, I'll resist the urge to give you 5 at the same time.
Wink.
Right. Have I got them? Are you ready?
Do you know where your camera is?
There. I can just see the light of it.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. And where's the first one?
Oh, they're all on the table.
Oh, right. That table that's really small.
Thank God.
That's the first one.
There.
Yeah.
Okay, show the camera. Up.
There?
Yeah. Scott, you taking notes?
Yep.
Okay.
Just gonna need some Skittles in the meantime.
For an audio format, this isn't great.
Red.
Okay, next.
That sewing?
Yep.
Oh, wait.
I mean, if he gets all 5, then this is...
That's yellow. Maybe that's green. Well, I'd reserve judgment.
Nope. You pick one.
I'll say green. Oh, I didn't show that one. Okay.
Yeah, Scott, you get that?
Yep. I don't know why we're proving, because we've already shown that they're all different flavors, which wasn't exactly the game.
I think that's orange. That's swam.
Scott, you got that?
Yep. Now I've got a line of M&M shell. Nope. Skittles.
I didn't get like any flavor from that one. Like, would that be? I'll say purple for that one. I mean, I don't think it is. Oh no.
Last one.
Chocolate coated peanut.
That one's red.
All right.
Wow.
So, you said red, green, orange, purple, red.
Yeah.
They were red, green, yellow, orange, purple.
I think you got two.
You got the first two right.
So right now you're. Do you think you'd be better at this than me?
Oh, I don't care. I can't remember what we're trying to prove just now. I've just seen Skittles.
Well, we know they're different flavors.
6 yellows and a handful.
If you suck all the flavoring off the outside and then pass it to one of us, baby bird.
Can you pass me some Skittles, please? That was upsetting.
Well,
I thought. I don't know.
whatever we just did, I'm glad we did it.
There was one that I put in my mouth, and it was like there is no flavor in this. Like there's not.
It's dead.
Yeah. I don't know which one it was. Whichever the second last one was.
Purple.
Really?
Sorry, it was
no.
orange. You said purple.
Or I said purple.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. I thought you were going to pour them and like limit me how much I got. How many did you put in your mouth there, Louis?
Like 7 or 8.
We got a podcast
Good for a podcast.
Hey, you taste the rainbow. We don't taste individual colors.
Don't taste one stripe.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Next week,
We got to say, well done, Scott, for getting 5 out of 5.
thank you very much.
That's a heck of an achievement.
Yeah. Well, this time. All right.
Okay, so question 4. Question 4.
Have you got some?
No.
We're just gonna eat Skittles now. I mean, I gotta say, Skittles wouldn't even crack the top 10 my favorite sweets.
What?
They're just unpleasant to eat, really.
That was a perfect throw.
It was perfect. It would have gone in.
Yeah, Scott, why is your mouth not bigger and/or lower down?
Everyone knows you have to have some movement from the mouth.
Question 4: which company makes the Stan Smith shoes? Answer and percentage. So, question 4: which company makes the Stan Smith shoes? Yeah, don't rate Skittles.
He says, eating more of them.
Yeah, look, if you brought something else, I'd go for that.
There's hummus in the fridge.
Yeah.
Do you rate hummus over Skittles?
Oh, 100%.
No.
You gave me a choice of hummus or Skittles. Hummus all day.
You can have both
Nah.
right now.
Oh, I could, but if it was a choice, hummus all day long.
Fair? Fair?
And I think everyone agrees with me.
I've got an answer.
Me too.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
I've basically thrown away this game.
Well, Scott's on a hot streak.
Yeah.
Skittle favorite. Doing good in the game. Yeah, I mean, it's after learning you put Skittles in pancakes. I'm surprised you not put Skittles
Once.
in hummus.
Did you just take out all the good colours of the Skittles?
I didn't do. I just took a handful. I'll put them back in. Answer and percentage. So, who makes the Stan Smith shoes? Flip those boards. Show me what you got. Well. So, Scott, you've said
Adidas
And-
and 92%.
yeah, and Goose
Said Nike.
and
69.
69. Okay, so
As soon as I wrote down Nike, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Adidas.
If only there was a way to get it off your board easily.
if only, it is Adidas. Adidas is the answer for that one. Not Nike.
Sorry, I'm overheating.
We've got the fan on in here.
Get the sweet sweats.
Yeah.
All that excitement.
It's my sadness sweats for the fact that I'm doing so terribly in this.
We all get them.
Yeah. So, 2 guesses. Confident? Do you want to go higher? You wish you went higher? Wish you went lower?
I think I wish I'd gone a bit higher.
Okay.
I think I'm okay.
Guessing in the 90s, you're pretty confident. Pretty much everyone knows this thing.
Yeah, I think I probably would have got to this.
Well, I mean, you see them everywhere. Although I don't know if people know the names of them.
That's why I wouldn't know.
I always like scan the floor when I ask these questions. Like, who's taking a
Scan
peek?
the room.
Yeah.
There is, I mean, most friends group have someone who's obsessed with shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think this could be pretty straightforward.
Or Stan Smith.
Everyone has a Stan Smith.
So this one, it's Stan Smith. This one, get your guesses on there. Let's do this now. So there we go. The actual for this one came out at 66.3.
He's back. Pew, pew, pew.
So he's not as sweaty and he's moving up the leaderboard.
Thanks. Just to be clear, I know we don't interact with the chat. We can cut this out from the podcast. But you know how I said every friends group has someone who's like really into shoes? The person in my friend group who's really into shoes wrote 97 into the chat.
Everyone knows this.
He was telling me all about his shoes at the weekend. He was like, "Look at these amazing shoes I bought." Everyone, like, it's like really important. They're really like classic shoes. You got them for a discount. Yeah, you got Heelys, light up Heelys, and I can't believe it was him that wrote it. 97%, 66.
So the audience, we're going to try and sneak in here between 66.3 and 69%. The audience average came out at 74.9. So close, second place. So that means
He's back on track.
1 point to Scott, 2 points to the audience, and then 3 points to Goose.
It's happening. It's happening.
So it is all to play for the final question too, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah. I reckon it really is. This could be a big draw again. This is a nightmare.
Nervous.
Have you got a little bit of tension?
No, I'm confident. The last one, I'm going to smash it.
Okay.
Out of the park. Home run.
Just in case of the podcast format there, he threw up a Skittle in.
Batted it away.
Big competition. Also, big competition on Saturday.
Yes. Huge. Eurovision's on. Which
My Eurovision.
Australia's in it again, right?
I don't know. So I don't follow it at all.
I mean, what? I thought it was a big deal for you.
I'm just going to post the same meme that I have made for the last 3 years, and that'll be it.
What's that?
The Eurovision Harry. I'm a what?
It is one of the best memes of all time.
Oh,
But
thank you.
Louis, first off, you're a fan of Eurovision.
Yep.
Watching, but you said before
Not
that
partaking.
You represented Britain a few times, right?
No, I've not made it to the final yet. No.
but you said earlier that you like to go in blind, so that you're not following.
Yeah, so the week of, they've got the semi-finals, whatever, quarterfinals. So not everyone makes it through.
So who starts? All of Europe.
Well, there's 5 countries that do always go through.
Yeah, and then
Which
the
is
host country.
why?
Because they fund the
They
whole thing.
pay for it.
Right.
Britain is one of them. That's why we always are there,
Right.
which is hilarious as
Okay.
well.
Well, that explains a lot. Okay.
So I think the countries are Germany, UK, France, Italy, maybe.
I don't know if Italy are.
But I think there's 5 of them
They won it last
that
year.
are like big on Eurovision.
Right.
And then Sweden, surely Sweden's one of them.
Oh, it could be Italy, yeah.
The founding countries.
Espanol,
See, France, Italy, Germany, Spain, and the UK.
Okay.
but not Sweden. ABBA.
And the host.
And the host nation's always there. And and then the rest have to compete. And it's like, I can't remember how many countries it is initially. But yeah, it's a lot. And then they whittle it down to like 20?
Yeah, I think so.
Do any countries opt out and just be like, I don't want a Eurovision?
Was there not a scandal where Ireland decided to throw it, and because they had won it a number of times and it costs a lot to put on Eurovision, and so they decided to not
put a nonsense song in?
Yeah, which I think people were found that bad in poor
Controversy.
taste.
So I don't watch any of the build-up stuff.
Right.
Just go in, everything's fresh and new on the night.
Just on the finals night.
Whoa, yeah.
Just the grand final.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
People have to bring their A game to
Yeah.
get my vote.
Yeah.
And
Fair.
do you vote?
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay. I mean, that's a big fan.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Bigger fan than I am. I like watching it. I probably will watch it.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. The thing that I don't like about it is that you can't sing along because you don't really know the words.
Have you seen the thing on Spotify?
No.
I think it's being pushed. So every time I've opened Spotify this week, they brought up an advert saying, sing
Oh, these are
along,
the songs.
sing along to Eurovision. So I think they've got all the songs and all the lyrics on this year.
Right. Okay.
And you know the rules of what you're allowed to sing in? You can sing in English, French, or their own language. Not like a made-up language. Not like Elven.
Oh, we.
Or Klingon.
Okay.
Yeah, which I find also a little bit like... I mean, your own language, but then I can't remember what the stats are, but it's like there's interesting stats of like how many people have won in their own language and how many people have won in French and English. And it's actually like, I think English is...
That'd be interesting to see.
Yeah. It's a pretty... I mean, it's just a stat-filled thing. There's a lot of stats that can go around it.
Okay.
And you're cycling. Again.
These things are linked.
Yeah, cycling home to watch it, not cycling to Turin to watch it.
Is there... are you going to a party at home? Is that
No.
just going to be at home for it?
Yeah.
Is it like the family thing that you do?
Yeah.
That's nice.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that as well.
Do you have like traditions around it, or is it just that you watch it together? Or
Scorecards,
okay, bets, predictions, snacks.
Do you dress as a country?
Not usually, no.
Okay, just double check.
No, not usually.
Not usually.
I mean,
I don't want to rule it out.
we know that Louis is like a gatekeeper in a puzzle. It's like you have to ask him a direct question to get a direct answer. So you have to ask the questions.
No, that's fair.
You know,
That's fair.
it's like he's like a mythical gatekeeper.
Do you have a favorite
What?
Well, wow.
country song contest? I don't know.
This year or in general?
This year,
I've not seen any of this year's.
but do you not have like a country that you'd be like, or is it purely based
purely on the night?
on the musical?
What would you say
prior?
your most controversial memory of Eurovision is?
I can't remember. As much as I enjoy it, as soon as it's over, I forget.
Yeah,
I forget everything
that's kind
happened.
of what. That's how I feel about Eurovision. Someone the weekend after Eurovision is like, so who won it? It's like, nah, I don't know. It's
Yeah,
like,
there are
That's how I am with
a lot of people who can remember all the winners, and then I just,
yeah, I
as
know.
soon as it's done, I'm like, oh, okay,
That's
move on to something else.
I'm more there for it's Graham Norton doing
Yeah.
the commentary and like pointing out the things because they've all seen all the performances about 100 times, and so they're like, watch out for the people in the background as they like prance around, and they'll be doing some insanely weird dance that doesn't fit the song at all. It's like fantastic. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, but we can discuss that later on. Excited to see it.
I might watch it.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if Australia's in it, I don't know if they are.
I think they are. Yeah.
Is Montaigne in it this year? She didn't. She pulled out last year, I think.
I don't know.
'cause of-
Sheldon Riley with Not the Same. Do you know him?
Sheldon Riley.
No.
Yeah, he's. There's not too much about him. Born in Sydney,
Okay.
And you don't know him.
Twins? Yeah. Weird.
Australian mother, Filipino father.
Yeah.
America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent.
Yeah, apparently.
Hmm.
He
Do you have Australia's Got Talent?
lives in Melbourne.
Okay.
Cool city.
Good for him.
15th season of America's Got Talent.
Wait for Scott to actually know them. Oh, right.
Shelley.
Oh, Sheldon. Yes, I know who that is. So, all to play for.
Yep. Yep. Here and Eurovision.
Question five. The Strait of Messina lies between the European mainland and which Mediterranean island? So, question 5. The Strait of Messina lies between the European mainland and which Mediterranean island? Answer and percentage for this one. Okay, it's all very serious now. Just gonna have a Skittle.
May I have one?
Did you get it?
Heyo.
The Strait of Messina.
Yeah.
No, I'm not happy. with
Between
that.
Europe's mainland and which Mediterranean island?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, am I happy with it?
Answer and percentage for this.
I'm writing down the same thing I just rubbed out. I've been a little surprised at the percentages today. And both ways, but mostly people know more. Hey.
Well.
No, this is a problem.
3, 2, 1. Show me. Oh, no. Scott didn't put an answer. No. Scott, you said...
Void.
73%.
And no answer. Goose, you said...
Sicily. I
And-
said 65%,
65%.
which I rubbed out twice.
Okay. No idea? You didn't want to guess?
No, I didn't want to say something that wasn't an island and looks silly.
What were you thinking?
It's pronounced Sicily.
Something like Italy, Italo-Greek, Greco-Italian.
Right.
Right.
Somewhere in like
Probably could say
kind of
Greco-Roman for that.
near Croatia sort of thing.
Okay.
What is it?
So the answer is Sicily.
Maybe I've gone too low. I think I've gone too low.
We can see some guesses in the chat. People, you can always play along live, so you can get your guesses in there. But
I'm nervous now.
yeah, it is Sicily. So let's
Deeply nervous.
get these on screen. 73 and a 65.
I don't know. People are quite good at geography, but are they that good at geography? I wouldn't have known that. It was a big guess from me, but then I guess when gets it. So
I don't know how niche.
I don't know what else we go for. Crete, maybe Cyprus.
I didn't put any
Some
answer.
Greco-Italian
Yeah,
Croatia.
exactly.
I think the only ones you viably go for is Cyprus or Crete or Gibraltar, but it's not. No, it's not islands. Is it?
Not an island.
Peninsula.
No. Well,
I think it'll be higher. I think you've probably got this, Scott.
the
I honestly hope so.
actual percentage for this came out at 83.3.
Oh, it's
So
over.
he's flying.
Here we go. But the audience, that's
You could go twice.
that's not a narrow. That's not a narrow place to wedge into.
Yeah.
10 points.
Yeah, just over 10 between them. Ooh.
Oh, I can't believe I went so low.
Oh, well, here we go. So the audience guests from people that have taken part, filled in the form, came out at 69.3%. So Scott is closest,
Nice.
then the audience,
Oh, it's over.
and then Goose in third. So not much between them, but Scott is closest
But
after that one.
definitely something between us.
Yeah. So we'll just get your points. 3 points for Scott for that one, 2 points for the audience, 1 point for Goose after question 5. So there we go.
What a nightmare.
Tailed off slightly there.
I think it's the hangover that's got me. It's because it's Friday the 13th, and I'm a little stitious.
Well, let's see what happens. Louis,
Well,
tell me.
I'll take my third place.
oh, the scores are very close. Do you want? I can do the scores without the individuals. So 9, 10, 11
No.
is how it ended. So it all came down to that last one.
Yeah, right.
In ninth place, in third place on 9 points,
Just
the other way
that, yeah.
around. Yeah, third place on 9 points. We've got Goose,
Fall from grace. Thank you, everyone.
and then 10 and 11. So in second place on 10 points, we've got the audience, and then winning on 11 points, we've got Scott.
Oh, to resolve that.
Eurovision champion.
A small round of applause for Australia.
Thank you. Wild card.
Wild card.
Very close.
That's impressive, Scott.
It makes up for your 4
Thank you very
points,
much.
whatever you got last week.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Wasn't it? I was probably wrongfully confident today. But
I feel like Scott's done this before on the stream, where it's like you've had a
Shocked
week where
everyone.
you've been like really, really bad, and then the week after it's like, oh no, I smashed it.
smashed. Perfect scores all round. Pew, pew, pew.
Let's see.
I still got the lowest on a couple,
Oh,
though,
wow.
didn't I?
Like, you know, the funniest thing is, did you bet on yourself? Oh, you couldn't bet on yourself.
No.
Someone put 10k on you,
Smart cookies.
so they've just won themselves a whole lot. Let's see how much two people put.
Only 12% of the people thought it was going to be Scott.
You know who put 10k on you? Russ Kirk.
Yeah, he knows.
He
Russ.
knows.
Rushing
Big
around.
Russ. I put 25,000 on myself, and that's not gone well.
How well?
But the audience were pretty confident in themselves, so that's gonna.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's finish that off. We can discuss that after.
Yes, sorry. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. We will settle the tabs and send them over to you in just a second, because that is closing time for this podcast. It has been a pleasure having you here. Follow us on Instagram if you want to see more about what's going on. Check out the website. That's where the overall standings will go, and we'll update that just after this. We'll get the update of that as well, so you can stick around. If you're on Twitch, if you're hearing this on the podcast, come and join us on Twitch at some point, and you'll see us there too. So we'll see you all again later, and I'll say goodbye from me and from Scott.
Bye.
And from Louis.
Bye.
And goodbye.